Hello Reflections, making a new video right before I leave just to get some information out to you guys. Okay, so a lot of weird stuff has been happening. I'm actually making a conscious effort to go outside a little bit more and stop reading so much because I'm literally, as soon as I wake up, I'm reading and I'm reading until I literally cannot keep my eyes open. And I just want to share a few books that I've read this week and will probably help you understand either your psychedelic experiences or your lucid dreaming or what the heck is with this really creepy weirdness. Like every single day is like a DMT trip for me, and I'm not even taking it. Like I literally only use it consciously when I'm ready, but it feels like DMT has permeated my reality. And if you are doing this the right way, then it should be permeating your reality because DMT space is actual reality, and what we're living in right now is an illusion, or what the Indians call the Maya. Um, and I do suggest everybody start learning and understanding because, I mean, according to these books, like Pythagoras would not let you be initiated into his mystery school unless you knew mathematics and music and harmonics and geometry. And it's just like, come on, guys, we're a lot greater than we understand, and we are a lot more capable of things than we think. And I think that a lot of society is just, watching too much TV or buying into somebody else's reality, and we are not taking the initiative to become the conscious sentient beings that we are. Like take a moment to just let that sink in. We are amazing. We are born with so much knowledge, and we are, like the Buddha, says, we're here to wake up from the dream. And I feel like I've woken up from the dream, and it's a little scary, but I mean, fear is an illusion, and I just realized that death is an illusion, and all of this is an illusion, and society is an illusion. I am an illusion. You are an illusion. You are a reflection of me. I am just getting all this information and um, basically sharing it with me, which is really weird. But the first book, I'm not going to get into the weirdness of DMT right now because that's a completely different um, video altogether, but I will start recommending books for you to read. The first book is The Psychedelic Experience by Timothy Leary, Ralph Metzer, and Ram Dass, or Richard Alpert. It is an amazing book, and I really wish that somebody had told me to read this before my first DMT experience, because then I wouldn't have been as scared. I realized that I had gone to the first Bardo, the light, I I decided that was basically what had happened. I had loss of ego. I went into the white light. That is the first Bardo. And again, just really, really, really interesting information. Um, Something that everybody should read, whether you're into psychedelics or not. The Tibetan Book of the Dead is literally life-changing, and if you're into meditation, lucid dreaming, or psychedelics, this will help you. So definitely give a read for that. The second book that I finished today, this week, I'm sorry, not today, this week was The Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall. He is freaking amazing. Like, seriously, guys. Seriously, if there's any book that you should have in your library, it's this one. It's so amazing. I've realized that, dude, I know nothing. Like, I know nothing. But he talks about literally everything from ancient philosophies to magic to the real, you know, the real meaning of religion. It's just, it's amazing. Go get this book, put it in your library. It's amazing. It's one of those things that I literally, I got vibrations and like, and I, okay, well, okay. Weird things are happening to me now. And ever since I had that shift in dimension or reality or whatever the heck is happening, um, I feel this burst of energy, just like literally it's that intense. Like I don't mean to scare you guys, but it's literally that intense, and it's this huge burst of energy that just blows in my face, and I don't know what it is, but then I hear a ringing over here or over there, and I realize that it's something's trying to communicate me to communicate with me while I was reading this book. And it's, you will become illuminated on so many different levels. It's something that if you are initiated into the School of Hyperspace, which is another book which I haven't read yet, but one thing at a time. But I feel that psychedelics are an initiation into something that is far greater than us. Um, and that's another thing. I don't know when the next time I will be able to use dimethyltryptamine again, only because I still have flashbacks of the dream or of the vision that I had. Like yesterday, today, like the weirdness, the alienness, which is DMT space. I really think that they are trying to communicate with us. Like we are ruining our environment, but at the same time, is it real? Like, is it really, are we really ruining it? If everything is mentalism, the first principle of the Hermetica, then we might just be controlled into thinking that the world and the universe as we know it is done for. Like, what I get out of all of this weirdness is that these beings, these interdimensional beings, are trying to communicate with me. I don't know why. I'm really not that special. But they are. They are. I think that they realize that my heart is, you know, really, really pure, and that I'm very loving, and I think that's why they're communicating with me, which is weird and it sounds weird and I sound like a nut job, but I realize that the more reading I do, the more I understand it, and I don't really think I'm that crazy. Um, I'm just being very open because this is the stuff that I'm coming to, you know, the conclusion of. Like, I have to go back into my very last experience with DMT and to, you know, really, really um, give you the full story, because I don't think I communicated it well enough to you guys when I was going into that singularity, when I was in that white light. I basically, I saw, oh my God, what did I just, I literally, I have to word this, it was alien. I'm the alien. You are the alien. There's no such thing as aliens because we are all aliens. Like, we are all this giant organism just constantly being reincarnated and to understand our true greatness. And that's why it's so weird, because I'm the alien, you're the alien. We are all stardust. We are all made of molecules that are billions and billions and billions of years old. And I literally, that's what I felt. That's how long I felt I was around. Like, that's how long I felt that this being talked to me, was around. And that being was me, and I was it, and it was everything. And there you go again, another clairaudient tone in my right ear, which means that I am correct, and I'm on the right track. I'm really excited about that. I'm not scared anymore because all of this, what I would like to call quantum awareness, was just freaking me out, and they were talking to me all the time. And I'm not afraid anymore. Like, I get it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be communicating to other like-minded individuals and showing them that it is not creepy, it is not scary. All we have to do is become a lot more conscious and aware of what the heck is going on and to learn, because I think that ignorance is the reason why we are here, and why we are destroying our planet and destroying ourselves. I mean, if this is true, if we are one organism, if we are one solid consciousness, whether it be an alien or a human or an animal, that means we are constantly killing ourselves every single day. We are constantly consuming animal flesh, which are ourselves, every single day, so we could have food? Like, that's crazy. And the more I think about this, the more crazy it sounds, like, what? I could live off of grains, I could live off of kale, I could live off of beans, I could live off of fruit, but I choose to kill an animal because I have a craving for blood and flesh? Some crazy bullshit. But that's the next level of consciousness. Like, that's what we have to realize, that we have to change. We have to change our way of thinking. We have to stop hurting one another. We have to stop abusing one another. And like, that's what like, everybody. I feel everybody now. I feel everybody. And I'm far more compassionate than I've ever been. And I think this all changed with dimethyltryptamine. Like, I'm not encouraging illegal, irresponsible behavior. I am telling people to become observers of your reality. And I'm sorry, but if you are not smart enough to make dimethyltryptamine magically manifest, using your alchemical wizardry, I'm sorry, you should not be messing with this. Like, I know, there's no drug dealers involved. First off, no drug dealer in their right mind would sell dimethyltryptamine, so, I mean, it's really hard to come by unless you yourself know how to procure it and go into the internet and figure it out for your damn self and not blow yourself up. This is something for people that are on another level of consciousness, and I don't think everybody should be doing this. I just think pretty smart people, that are willing to just go out there and change their reality by consuming information and then, producing something. It's all about consuming and producing. Like, that's what we're living in. And I think that's why I'm consuming so much stuff at this point. But yeah, no, I don't think that this is something that literally, it permeates your whole entire life. Like, your whole entire life becomes weird. And I get it, like, it's all in my head, it's all mental, but literally my whole entire life has changed. My outlook on humanity has changed, my outlook on myself has changed, my outlook on, you know, um, asleep people are changed, and my outlook on these alien entities or interdimensional entities have changed as well, because I realize that they are me, I am them. There's no reason to be afraid of them. There just isn't. That's fear is ignorance. And I realize that I used to be a very ignorant person. Even though I've been reading so much, I'm still like, I mean, I don't get these people that think that, you get enlightenment like that and, like, everything. What? Are you kidding me? Dude, it takes years. It takes years and years and years and years and years of studying. Why do you think the monks just meditate all day and read books all day and observe nature all day? Because, I mean, the more I get into DMT, the more that becomes my lifestyle. Like, I have to take a break and, like, go out and do something normal, which I don't find normal anymore. this is the way. Like, this is how humanity is supposed to be: compassionate, loving, understanding, absorbing real knowledge. Like, we're just consuming things and TV, and because we're not using our brains to their maximum capacity. Like, this is what we're supposed to be doing, and we have all this stuff that's like completely distracting us, that, yeah, for a girl like me, people are just like, oh, whoa, why are you staying home all day and reading? Why? Because I feel like I am losing time. I have to, like, this was my mission. This is what I have to do. Everybody has a calling in life, and mine is just to be weird. To be weird, and to help myself and help others, and to figure out what the heck is going on. And that's my rant for today. I'm not done. I got a lot more to say. I have a lot more on the weirdness. I feel like they're contacting us through plants. And I just got the Terence McKenna book, True Hallucinations, which describes the ringing sound, buzzing sound that I heard. He heard it on mushrooms, and I think they were taking some type of DMT as well. I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to read that book and try to make sense out of it and report back to you guys. I have like a ton of books that I have to read. Like, this is never ending. Becoming an enlightened being, just, it's work. It's a lot of work. Like, you don't wake up one day and just understand everything unless you've taken a huge hit of DMT. And then you understand why you have to read, why you have to be a good person, why you have to be a vegetarian, or in the United States, a vegan. So yeah, it's a lot to take in, and I hope I'm not too intense for you guys. But I'm just being authentic and myself and real, and whether that is, having a thought stream, in bed, or having a thought stream right before I go out, like, I'm still the same person. I'm still real. I'm still me, and I hope that my reflections can see that, and just like connect. Like, that's why we're all here. We're all, reflections of each other. And that's also something that is in this book. I'm going to talk about this book in detail when I come back. But yeah, I think that's what it is. We are all reflections of each other, and we forgot, and we are here to understand that, and to be more nicer to ourselves and to everybody else. Because once you realize that, like, Christ consciousness is on, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, wow, I love everything. Even, like, I was talking to a friend that, like, unfortunately is not as aware as I am, but I was just realizing that in myself and seeing that in myself, and I was just like, wow, that was me. That was me, like, 6 months ago. I mean, I was always on the verge of awakening, but I wasn't completely full of love. And the people that are negative are basically, they're sucking your energy, and it's really hard to be around that. And I can't, like, I literally, I can't be around people that are negative or think negatively, because I'm like, ooh, I could feel that times like 1,000 or like 1,000,000 or whatever. But I could feel it, and I could recognize my own negativity now, which is, again, not existent anymore, even though things are weird to me. And I use the words weird, intense, because I don't want to be negative, because I realize the power of myself, and I realize the power of vibration. If we are just sound waves, or we are just vibrations, then the energy that we are carrying is so important. And, like, I think that's what's important about integration is, you shouldn't just go and, like, do DMT, like, right away. No. Last time I did it was a month ago, and it's just like, I am coming to all these realizations right now. When it first happened, I was petrified. I was full of fear. I was full of, you know, weird thoughts, you know, and it's just like, all right, what do I do with these thoughts? Either you transmute them and you become an alchemist, or you live in fear and you live in ignorance. So, I want to talk more to you guys, but I gotta go. When I come back, I'm gonna go off. And I'm gonna talk more about the books and, you know, talk about my DMT experience. I did not go into detail enough to let you realize how truly cosmic, like intergalactic, and how intertwined this is. Like, we are all alien, and we are all part of the cosmos, and we are all stardust. So, talk to you guys later. Bye, reflections. Peace.